Hi everyone, how are you doing? Can you hear? It's raining. Hi everyone. It's raining, so please bear with me. Hi Patty, how are you doing? Hi, good child. God's child, right? How are you doing? Please, before you post your question, make sure you like the stream and indicate. Just read the pinned message, please. It's there for a reason. Okay. Okay. That's a general reading, guy. Please, so for the free reading is only 2 card reading. Okay, so you need to ask a specific question, and please add your like number to your question as you ask. That's the only way you can get answered. Okay. All right. All right, Patty. So let's see your question. Hold on. So you said, is my colleague who is visiting my branch tomorrow coming with an ulterior motive? Do you know this? Like, you guys have met before? Yes, we work for the same company. Different branches, okay. Is my colleague who is visiting the branch tomorrow coming with ulterior motive? All right, hold on. All right. Let's see. Is this colleague coming to your branch tomorrow with ulterior motive? Is this colleague? Hi, Peanut. You finally changed your picture. That's nice. Is a colleague coming with ulterior motive to your branch tomorrow? Is your colleague coming? All right, so your first card is 3 of Pentacles, okay, which is which is very okay because it signifies collaboration, working together, and all that good stuff. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Cups, and then under the deck you have the Five of Swords. So the answer to your question right away is yes. This person has an ulterior motive. Well, hold on, let me see what's going on. Hold on, let me see what I can pick up for you. All right, so you they do have an ulterior motive. All right, so when they come, they're going to pretend to be very friendly, that the visit is like a routine visit, but then there is a purpose that they will not tell anybody. Obviously it's a secret, right? So with the Ace of Cups here, maybe this person is kind of looking for a new position, or maybe for like an upgrade, or a promotion and all that. So they're going to come with the motive of gathering information, testing loyalty, evaluating. All right, can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear. Someone keeps calling. Hold on, guys, hold on. I want to check something. Please just hold on. Someone keeps calling my line. Let me see if I can block the number. Hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. I hope that call doesn't come again. There's no way I can block now, but maybe later. All right, guys, so let's go back to Paddy's reading. So like I was saying, this colleague of yours coming has an ulterior motive of spying on you guys and gathering information, to relate to a boss. Okay, possibly because they want to be in favor of that boss, because they're trying to get like a new position, or they're trying to get something new, because the Ace of Cups is here. So there is something that they want to achieve, obviously maybe promotion or all that. All right, so they are going to be spying on you guys for a boss, and that will, the information they give will, to the boss, will form the opinion of the boss actually. Okay, and there is also like, so the boss is going to make a decision based on the information they give, basically. Okay, so there's also a trace of envy and or comparison. Okay, so this person may be envious of you as well, and they want to gauge your performance. All right, they want to gauge your performance and your work relationship at your branch as well. So do not trust this person. So you can be polite but not too open to this person. Avoid disclosing sensitive stuff. Okay, strategies, plan, Yeah. All right, so that's the energy surrounding that. I hope that helps. All right, guys, you can post your question. Make sure you add your like number to your question, please. Hello P, how are you doing? Please like the stream. Yeah, good. What is PBN? Is that the name of a person? Is that the name of a person? No, I'm asking good child. Sonam. What's PBN? His initials. Okay. All right. So let's see. Should you wait for this person or move on now? Should Sonam wait for this person or move on now? Should Sonam wait for this guy or move on now? All right, you have the death card for your first card. All right. And then your second card is the Knight of Pentacles, and your third second card. And then under the deck you have the Two of Swords. So I think you already know the answer to this question. All right. So your answer is move on now, because I don't see anything here. The deck card is already, signifying an ending, and then the Knight of Pentacles signifying that this is not going anywhere, and then the Two of Pentacles sword is saying, the relationship is going to be stuck, and you should protect your personal space and all that stuff. Okay, so this guy is emotionally unreliable. All right. He's very, very indecisive. So he goes around in circles of indecision or ego. All right, giving mixed signals or showing up occasionally, but his heart is not like consistent or aligned with you. All right, so waiting for this person is just like wasting your time, delaying your growth, your healing. Even if he returns, it will not still be, it will not still match your energy. So it's not going to be loyal. So there's no need waiting for this person. Okay, I think you should move on. All right, this is the person you friend zone. This is not the type of person you date, actually. All right, P. So your name is Prab, right? So why is Mark not replying your messages? Hi, hanging with the bishop. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Yes, you can get a reading. Please add your like number to your question. All right, let's see why this person is not replying to your message. Why is Mark not replying to Pratt's message? Why is Mark not replying to Pratt's message? All right, you have the Six of Pentacles for your first card. You have the Wheel of Fortune for your second card, and then under the deck you have the High Priestess. I feel like there's a third party here, but that's not the only thing though. So basically there's a third party. Yes, that's one of the reasons why it may not be responding to your message. Please add your like number to your question. Your question, please. Okay, so so let me see what I can pick for you. All right, so there's a couple of reasons why he's not actually replying to your message. One of the reasons is that he is giving attention to another woman, but I feel like he's not even serious. All right, so he's not really serious. So that's not the key reason. The key reason I feel is the fact that he is not ready for anything serious. So it's kind of trying to avoid any, confrontation from you, any talk of clarity. So he's going to avoid any talk of clarity and all that stuff. So he doesn't want to have all those deep conversation. So obviously the way I feel his energy is, if something is about to get serious, he may just withdraw and give attention to someone else that he's not even serious with, if that makes sense. Okay. And then another reason I'm seeing here is he's also trying to use silence as a form of power control, to test how much he would chase. Okay, so he's trying to maintain the upper hand when it comes to whatever you guys have here. But I feel like it goes down to emotional stuff. Okay, so that's those are the reasons I see. All right, so not wanting to give clarity, wanting to have the upper hand emotionally. This person wants you to chase them or wants to see how much you chase them, and this person is giving attention to other women, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are the reasons why he is not answering your message right now. So I suggest you kind of back off and not, don't message him for now. You're welcome. So guys, I'm going to only answer your question for free if you add your like number to your question. If you put your question and then come down to put your like number, I'm just going to skip your question. So it's simple. All right, Chelsea. Will I get the job? Will I get the job at Go 8? All right. Oh, I'm gonna take you hanging with the bishop. I'll take you next, okay? So for Chelsea, let's see. Will you get the job at Go 8? Will Chelsea get the job at Go 8? So this is your cards. So your first card came as the 4 of Wands in the reverse. That's your first card, okay? And the next card is Death. All right, and then under the deck you have the 6 of Wands in the uprights. So this is like a mixed, this is between yes or no, if I'm to be honest, okay? So this is between yes or no. So but let me tell you what I'm getting from this energy, okay? So I feel like you made a good impression, all right? If you have gone for the interview, you made a good impression. So the decision makers, they did, took note of you. I'm sensing like maybe enthusiasm in your personality, so they took note of that. So you were noticed. That's just what I'm trying to say. All right, and your energy looks like it kind of aligned with, the teamwork, the roles, obviously, but the caution here, okay, there's a caution here. The reason why it's not a yes is there may be another stronger candidate or somebody, a strong candidate that they will also look at, okay, being that will be considered for this job. All right, possibly somebody with more experience. So the outcome will depend on how, I don't know if there's a room for follow-up, but the message is saying on how you follow up. Like, I don't know if there is a room for you to follow up, but that's the message I'm getting. Okay, so if this candidate wasn't there, the answer would have been yes, but with this candidate, it's a maybe. Okay, so without that interference, you would have you're likely to receive like a positive message between the next 7 to 10 days. Maybe you should like pray about it. Okay, but right now the energy doesn't look like it's set in stone. Yes, it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's just a maybe. All right, if that makes sense. All right, hanging with Bishop. Just wondering why I'm feeling Elle's energy so much lately. She has been popping up in my dreams. No contacts. Elle's energy. All right. All right, Gemini, how are you doing? Okay, so why have you been feeling Elle's energy lately? Why has he been feeling Elle's energy lately? Oh, all right. So you have the Page of Wands, you have the Justice card. Under the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords under the deck. So I feel like she's also thinking about you as well. All right, so she may be restless, stressed, thinking about you, maybe thinking of even reaching out to you sometimes. Okay, so she's kind of sending like signals. So with those worries, those thinking, she's sending like psychic signals to you, and it feels like maybe the universe is trying to restore balance as well. So the clear answer here is that she's also thinking about you. Okay, so and what I see as well again is that there is a kind of energy portal between the both of you. All right, so like a romantic call between the both of you. So it's still there, So obviously, when she thinks about you, I feel like you're going to receive it. So she must be thinking about you a lot for you to receive that. All right. So yeah. Do my baby's father Tay want to come back towards me? Okay. All right. Does your baby father Tay want to renew relationship with you? Does Tay want to renew relationship with Latoya? Does Tay want to renew relationship with Latoya? So two cards fell out. You have the all right, Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, and then under the deck you have the Three of Wands. So obviously, someone is waiting, likely you. Okay. Um. Your energy looks like you're waiting, or like. But let me just say that. Well, the answer to your question is yes. All right. So with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, that is a yes. Okay. So he has not fully moved on. He thinks about you a lot, even though he feels conflicted. All right. Um. So yes, a part of him wants to renew this relationship. Hold on, I want to see. Hold on. So I'm not sure of his emotions in the long run. All right. So I'm not sure of his energy in the long run, but at this point in time, yes, he wants to renew connection with you. It feels like there is an unfinished emotional business between you guys. Like he thinks about the past, but he's also like guarded as well. Okay, so for now, I would say partly yes, not completely. But one thing I see here is that he misses the intimacy as well. All right. So, and I'm not sure of his, if you give him a chance, I'm not sure of his energy long term. All right. So, yes. So, that's what I see for you. I don't do spell like any reading concerning spell work is not for free, okay? I take only cash app payment for now, and you can go to the description box to see what I charge for that. Okay, I'm not doing spell work for free, those questions for free. Okay. Oh, Gemini, what's Ahmad's next action towards Gemini? No contact situation. Right. What's Ahmad's next action towards Gemini? Ahmad's next action towards Gemini. Ahmad's next action towards Gemini. All right. You have the Seven of Cups, the Moon card, and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups and the Moon card, and then the Eight of Swords. This is extreme, like this looks like extreme confusion. Someone thinking about you a lot but doesn't know how to. So I feel like he doesn't know how to solve whatever that led to the no contact. I feel like he doesn't know how to go about it. Okay. Yes, but tuning into the energy, I feel like his next action will be like soft, indirect, trying to test the waters, maybe sending you like a light message, like, you know, hey, just checking in, or I was just like thinking about you, something like that, right? So, so he's gonna send like a message like that just to see how you respond before he will come to you with intention. Okay, because you feel like he doesn't know how you're going to receive him, how you respond. Okay, so he's likely to reach out in a very subtle way, but I feel like this is going to take a little bit of time, because I mean his energy looks like he's very confused and always overthinking things, if that makes sense. All right, so that's what I see. So maybe likely between like next week to the end of the month is likely when he may reach out to you. Okay. All right, guys. Post your question, please. Okay. Hold on. Let me check. Add your like number to your question, please. Okay. So, what is your question? You asked. Okay, does the Libra want a relationship with you? Does a Libra want a relationship with you? Okay, um so you have the Nine of Wands and the Sun card. Under the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So that is a yes. The Libra does want a relationship with you, but the Libra is very cautious. I feel like Libra has like a Libra has trust issues. Okay, maybe from a past relationship or something that happened in the past. So, but this looks like a past trauma. All right, but definitely they do want a relationship. But from what I can see, they are being very cautious and emotionally strategic. Okay, it's a genuine interest, but they are very calculative about it. So I see that in his quiet time, he often fantasizes about you, about getting close to you, or even future scenarios. So they are fantasizing about getting married or being very committed to the relationship with you, basically. Okay, because you have the Sun card and the Ten of Cups. That is the card of marriage. Okay, but I feel like they are holding back a little because, I mean, like I said, this person has trust issues, and they do not want to lose their power. Okay, that makes sense. So my advice for you is remain radiant. Okay, do not chase. Do not chase. It's going to come to you. Okay, keep it fun, light-hearted. Do not chase, and be radiant. Okay, this guy is going to come to you because he's already thinking about you a lot. So just give him a little bit of time. You're welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. There's someone in this live stream. I can feel your energy, okay? I don't know if you're still here, but I felt you. A lady who needs my help. All right. Let's go back to the reading. Sorry, guys. A hats. Will I be receiving money today from JJ? All right. So let's see. Will A hats be receiving money from JJ today? All right, you have the Ace of Cups, and then you have the Empress. So let me tell you what I'm saying. So the Ace of Cups and the Empress shows that okay, you're going to be giving, today, but the Empress also shows some kind of pulling back energy, if that makes sense. So for me, I feel like yes, but it's not going to be like it's going to be like a partial amount, okay? So likely to be a partial amount, or like it will be delayed till in the evening, or but I feel like yes, this person is going to give you money today. All right. You're welcome. Will Edgar decide to make Jasmine his girlfriend? So, you have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, and then Five of Wands under the deck. Honestly, this is not a yes or a no, but a strong indication of a yes. All right. So he's leaning towards a yes. Anyways, he has a very strong, you know, there is attraction here, very strong attraction towards you. he does also have feelings for you at the same time. So he's emotional towards you. He feels like a strong pull towards you. It's like you light up something in him, if that makes sense. But he's very analytical about this. Okay, with the 5 of wands, he's weighing he's weighing things like, will this last long, or how will this go, things like that. Okay, you know, he's still asking himself if he's ready for this. So you can stay like warm, confident, not too available, all right? Because when you're not too available, it triggers the guy to want to, commit faster, okay? So, yes, this is what I see. So, the answer to your question is a yes, but a little bit of resistance, or, him being, weighing the situation, all right, to see how things will go, okay? So I hope that makes sense. All right, so if I take everyone here, I'm going to close the free reading. Okay, so let me say free reading is closed. You're welcome. All right, so who is here? All right, Benita. Hi, how are you doing? Sean, is this a guy or a girl? Family friend? Sean's current feelings towards you. Is it pronounced Sean? Okay, is a guy. All right. All right. So let's see Sean's current feelings towards Benita. Sean's current feelings towards Benita. Interesting. Okay. You have the Tower card in the reverse. Okay, so and then you have the Temperance in the upright, and under the deck you have the Six of Swords. Did you just break up from someone? Because I mean, the Tower card and the Six of Swords feels like he's trying to kind of move on from a certain relationship in the recent past, but his feelings towards you is so let me tell you. Hold on. All right. All right. I was getting like I was getting an added, message for you. So I don't feel like you should rush into this. Do not be so focused on this guy. I feel like there may be somebody else that will come around, but if you're asking about this guy, his energy, hold on. So he feels a blend of admiration for you, emotional curiosity, and quiet attraction towards you. All right. But I feel like he may see you, hold on, not just as a friend. All right. So he sees you as more than a friend. But I feel like he's holding back to protect family relationship. Okay. um so he's only going to come forward if he's very sure, and don't forget, he's moving on from another relationship, so he might not be 100% ready for like a new relationship, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so yes, he's crushing on you, all right, but he's trying to suppress it and manage it. So that's a yes. He does like you, like I already said, sees you as more than a friend. Okay. But he will not come forward unless he's sure, because he doesn't want to ruin the existing relationship that you guys have, and he's not ready to take emotional risk yet. That's why it's not coming forward. Okay. I hope that helps. No, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Are you spiritual? Anyways, let's So I'm going to take you 1082. Have we met before? Like, I feel like you've been here before. I don't know. Yusra. I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. Oh, his ex cheated on him? Wow. Does Anselin feel? How does A feel about you? Okay. All right. How does A feel about Yusra? How does A feel about Yusra? How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? All right, so you have interesting. You have the King of Swords, and you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Queen of Cups. So maybe you already like this person. He's coming up with the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. So how does he feel about you? He's very, very attracted to you. Like he wants to he wants more connection between you guys, right? Very curious, very attracted to you. Do you guys talk to each other? Because I feel like this is somebody who may, like, maybe if you guys talked briefly, it will start like replaying conversation in his head, or the little things he saw you, do. So um so he plays scenarios in his head. Actually, when sees you doing something, he thinks about it, like little things. He thinks about little things you do a lot. Okay, so it's like you kind of stand out in his memory, obviously. But him coming out as the King of Swords is a very strong message as well, because King of Swords is always analytical instead of being in their feelings. So if you are confused about this person's energy, this may be the reason why you're confused about their energy. Okay. He's my teacher. I am 26. Don't worry. It's a training. Okay, so obviously that may be why he's coming up with the King of Swords. Because King of Swords is, can be somebody you look up to as well. Yes, of course, love feelings are there. Okay. So it feels deeply for you, all right? But the thing is, he's not letting the emotions to take over. Of course, this person already loves you, but he's not letting the emotions to take over. That's just it. Like, he's pushing them down, analyzing instead of expressing, and you know, he may also be acting maybe detached, outwardly reserved, discerning, just watching and not saying anything. But inside of him he likes you a lot, and this is not just likeness, these are feelings. Okay, so but he's trying to be careful and not be in his emotions. Okay, so he's only going to act on his feelings if he feels emotionally safe to do that. Okay, and respected as well. Honestly, assessing this person, I feel like I said to Benita, I had a gut feeling. I feel like it's going to take a lot for him to show his feelings, because that's how King of Swords are. They don't easily open up even if they like you or they have feelings for you. Okay,